qui peut essayer le social media te trouve une boss lady, te dire comme ça, yo, mes amis, c'est pas fait, comment vous faire, comment vous commencez? Nous demande ça Tamlin, let's go. Aujourd'hui, on reçoit Tamlin, fondatrice de Wayfarer Media et Untamed, de sa marque de vêtements jeans. The Boss Lady is thriving et nous, on a envie de connaître ses secrets comme si nous. Let's go. Salut Tamlin!
Salut chérie!
Bienvenue dans SheForReal.
Thank you so much.
Bon, pour tous ceux qui veulent guetter, nous dans Maurice, nous cause anglais, français, créole, botch pourri et tout langage que nous capables. Donc Tamlin va nous parler en anglais aujourd'hui.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Et you know what's fascinating with you? Moi, c'est un switch, hein?
Yeah?
C'est qu'on te voit sur les réseaux, on voit le super contenu que tu fais, on voit la mode que tu as fait d'ailleurs, félicitations pour Amsterdam.
Merci beaucoup.
But we don't know the behind the scenes and how you keep yourself motivated and how you continue being resilient despite, I guess, some obstacles.
Yeah, for
Can
sure.
you
There's
talk
been
about
many.
that?
I think honestly what's quite important is that it hasn't been just one journey, there's been a lot of chapters in my journey.
Yeah.
And I think that's what defines me the most is the fact that I'm not scared to restart again if needed.
That is very interesting because now we have this pressure on social media or in society in general that you have to complete something. Like the ending is more important.
Yeah.
Finish your studies, get married, do this, do that, like do it,
So
finish it.
Yeah.
But what about starting?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I definitely did not start where I am today.
Yeah, I guess.
So actually my journey started, my first chapter I would say was actually a tennis player. Believe it or not, yeah. So completely nothing to do with what I was doing now.
Yeah.
I started very young and I actually stopped schooling after primary school to follow this journey a bit further into professional tennis. So yeah, so got nothing to do with what I was doing. But it was, I would say, chapter for 11 years. I was a tennis player.
Yeah.
And after that, I realized that it was not sustainable in the long run. So at 19 years old, I decided to completely turn my world upside down and go back to school.
Okay.
So there I was at 19 and I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do. And it was really hard because obviously that was my identity for so long. And people knew me as a tennis player. So for me to go now academically.
You were a tennis player in Mauritius?
I started in Mauritius, yeah, very young, very, very young. And from, I would say, like 10, 12 years old, I started competing internationally already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got back to your studies after that to do what?
So basically, within a month, I was like, okay, I'm changing my life. Yeah. So I moved back to South Africa. And I think, within a month, I went back to school. And I took what would be normally a 7-year high school and did it in 2.5 years.
Wow, you were really dedicated.
I was so dedicated because I've actually always loved education. So for me, I was really excited to start this journey. And I also specialized in art and design, something I've always been passionate about. So while I was at school, I managed to secure an apprenticeship actually while I was at school. So as soon as I finished school, I went to work straight away. Yeah. And I was so lucky because it was one of the most famous designers for industrial design in South Africa. Okay. So I learned so much and I went straight into 3D from that stage. And and from there started my other chapter, which was a 3D 3D visualization designer.
How did you get this dedication, this motivation to start something new and just, you know, because we're all afraid of starting over, starting something new, there is this belief that there is an age for things and stuff like that.
For sure.
Where did you get the motivation from?
I think it was the fact that I knew I was building myself and I knew what I wanted my life to be, but I knew I was not there yet. So for me, I was very open to any opportunities that came to me, and I just went with it. And I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to trust my intuition. And I'm going to go where my life is going. And also, I was not scared to restart every time because essentially that's just growing on yourself. You know, you learn things every time. At school, I learned how to be disciplined in a different way. So you always learn. So from there, I moved to Mauritius, did it for 6 years, and worked for an amazing company that did projects for like Lux Resort, Beachcomber, Azuri, like really big projects. And it was actually very secure when you looked at it from the outside and everything was very safe and comfortable. but I knew that I still had work to do. I knew that it wasn't quite yet what I wanted. So it actually started during COVID, where I started my third phase in life, and I remember the day because I was in COVID and we were stuck inside, nothing to do.
To find things to do.
Exactly. And I was like, you know what? I love photography and I love art and I love 3D at the time. What can I do to merge everything together? So I created this first image, which I posted on Instagram. And I was so scared to post it because I was like, oh my gosh, this is something I've never put out there before and this is a whole new me. But it got so much attention and so many good feedback from just this one picture that it made me feel, okay, this is what I need to do. And yeah, within 3 months, I had Wayfarer Media set up. Wow. It happened so quickly and so naturally. And I think that's what's good as an entrepreneur, is really to really try new things, and if it's working, like go and do it, and like don't be scared and just do it. Yeah.
So everything is about resilience. Not being scared of starting over.
Exactly.
Discipline.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so you were settled in a way with Wayfarer Media, thriving.
Exactly.
Then Untamed came out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? Knowing how, when you start a business, it's always difficult the first few years, knowing how you're going to run things. Is it going to be you, or are you going to employ people to do certain things? And money, exactly. And that's the thing, is that, like, I mean, we'll talk about it a bit later, but I didn't have any help, so everything was on my own, so I had to build everything. And yeah, so I think after those few years, and the third year actually, I was a bit more settled and I had an amazing team in place and things were actually running quite smoothly. I thought, why not make my life more difficult?
I am inviting you now to do some yoga, probably,
and
continue the interview.
I'll try.
Let's do that. Come. Ta définition du failure que la société a imposée est bien différente. C'est ce que je trouve assez intéressant, parce que souvent, quand une personne, on dirait, start over et change de path, les gens ont tendance à juger, dire que la personne est perdue et associer ça au failure. Genre, par exemple, il y a des gens qui font des études et après ils veulent pas faire ça, ils font autre chose complètement que ce qu'ils ont étudié, tu vois. Mais quelle est ta relation, toi, avec le failure, qui fait que tu as ce mindset qui est très, très, très intéressant et very empowering?
I think my relationship with failure has definitely changed over time. It used to be something that I used to avoid. And for now, I see it as data. I feel like it's something that I can use to grow. And I think also that it's only when you reach rock bottom that you realize that you can't fail anymore.
It's very interesting, Tamlin, how you found positivity in, let's say, a negative environment situation. And I think it's a good lesson for us to learn that through the obstacles we can find opportunities, actually. And what is the message that you have for women specifically who are scared to start something new because they think of the failure before even starting? What could you say to them to encourage them to actually get started?
I think the important question is really what happens if you actually do it. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
What if you fly?
Like, honestly, what's the worst that could happen? Like, you start something, you try, you fail. You start something else, you try and you fail again, you pivot. Like, that's not failing, really. I think for me, the important thing is like, you're actually trying.
Not
trying.
Let's switch to that, actually. Instead of using the word failure, it's like trying.
Exactly. Because like success is not the opposite of failure.
True.
And essentially for me, I feel like you actually lose more in life if you don't go for it.